They're like, those are the same answers. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of a Republic sympathizer. I can persuade. Give me some time. Sasha, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our Sith masters yet. If you bring us proof of Sith lies and torture, we will return to our families and report this to the Oto authorities. Until then, we shall stay here and continue our training as the way of the Force. I'm gonna be real, the way of the Force doesn't teach you to use blasters. I mean, if you are a Force user, you use blasters better. I can't deny that. Medical room. Hello. What the fuck? Tell Sasha the Sith. Oh my god, he's dead. This tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. I thought this was a medical room. Alright. Man, that was like just right down the fucking training room. Hello. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! What is happening here? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, that was all training. I thought they were like executing that fucking Selkath. I mean, it honestly looked like that. Hello, what's in this door? Nothing. Alright, what's in this door?
How did you get in here?
Oh, hello!
Wait. I recognize you.
It's a Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh, you're...
Let me guess. You intend to collect this
You're
reward,
one of the... Oh, Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices.
You're not
We
teaching
shall
them the
remove
Force.
this
If those
thorn from
motherfuckers
Malak's
pull out
side
guns,
once and
you're a
for all.
liar. They pulled out guns. God damn it. Alright. Damn, Force Lightning right off the bat, huh? Fuck you. Dark Jedi Master. Can you stop Force Lightning my robot? Please? I really need my robot to shoot you. Oh, you've been forced. Oh no, the Sith Master is dead. And you guys. Alright. 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 They choose death. What's in this book locker? Medkits. You know, bringing a robot might not have been the greatest idea. Robots don't heal with the Force. It's crazy. Door. Ah! Datapad. What's on that datapad? What's on that datapad? These appear to be personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manan. It seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the lengthy progress reports on this topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. I have found the proof. Is this the whole base? Yeah, there's a couple more areas. You know, it's kind of nice that they did 3.5 D&D, but also, why did we have a recharging mana system? Why did we decide this? Hello, Shasa. Have you brought evidence to back up your accusations? Have you found proof? Alright. I found a young Selkath dying in a torture room. Here. Shasa, this is the pin I gave Galas when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found this anywhere. For all we know, you killed Galas. They tortured him. You know it's true. I don't know if we could believe him, Sasha. The pin's not enough. I am not convinced that the Sith are monsters as you claim. You must find more definitive evidence. You fucking teenagers. Alright, datapad. This is the Master's own datapad. Look, they're speaking the truth. I cannot believe it. And yet the evidence is right before me. The Sith wanted to use us as betray Manan. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are truly as evil as you claimed. We must report to the Oto City authorities.
Just be careful with those gifts you've already learned. Beware the dark side, or you may end up betraying your world regardless.
Quickly, my friends. We can't stay here any longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt Manan's youth. Said the Manan youth. Alright. Alright, cool. I have saved the younglings. Damn it. I want those younglings dead. That's just a force field. Can't get past it. Do I have to actually go through that stupid dry dock? Or is there a door panel on this computer? Oh, but I have to spike it. How many spikes do I have? Ugh. Ugh. Not enough. Alright, well, the good news is I have found out that this puzzle's... I've already figured out the puzzle. Proceed. This away. Have I got in this room yet? Looks like I kinda did. Or I kinda not. I feel like I did. Door. Sealed door. It's locked and permanently sealed. Why? Why would a door be locked? Alright, what's behind door number 1? A faulty war droid. Oh, right, yeah, I know what's behind this door. I kind of ran through this area a little bit. Yeah, there are battle droids in here. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the thing that they told me to incognitus into. Is that a grenade? It was, and it missed. Throwing a grenade! I lost my robot. Oh, vibroblade. It's like, oh, a vibroblade. How quaint. How precious. Alright. Universal Computer Interface. Security Decryption Interface. Universal. Broken droid. Data module. Yay! Alright, that was for a quest. We got a universal? What does he have right now? Computer. Skill computer use... Whoa. Wow. His computer use fucking skyrockets. Let's go with that. Advanced Gravity generator. Unhit slows 100% for 9 seconds. DC 20 negates the slow. This device creates a more powerful gravity swell than the basic unit due to an unregulated energy governor. The use of such an item is discouraged because of concern over environmental effects. Is that the issue?
More issues.
Is that the issue?
Of course.
It's like, oh man, we care about the environment, about gravity. Okay. Alright.
Care too much.
Care a little too much. It's discouraged, but not banned.
Oh, well, it's perfectly legal then.
It's perfectly legal. Unlike fucking slug weapons. Why do bullets have a bad rap, man? Come on.
You're gonna tell no to the 1911 2 World Wars.
2 World Wars, motherfucker. It's like, oh, but a shield can't block it. Get good, bitch.
Dodge.
Dodged.
Fucking the Jedi can stop it, right?
Yeah, they can stop a bullet.
Yeah, they can stop bullets, right, with the Force.
I would assume so. Right?
I mean, I saw them use the Force on fucking laser beams. I assume they can fucking use the Force in a bullet.
Can they not force a bullet?
I-
Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look up a dumb question on Google.
Fucking Luke Skywalker fucking forced an
Can-
entire goddamn Star Destroyer.
Can the Force stop a bullet? I'm glad I'm not the only idiot that typed this in. Can a Jedi stop a bullet with the Force? I would assume so, because you're right. They can manipulate physical objects, so... I assume most Force users wouldn't be powerful enough to stop/catch a bullet coming at them at full force with the Force, but could a Force user like Yoda or Palpatine? What the fuck are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
What the
Again,
fuck are you talking?
like, sure, maybe there is probably a limit, but like, I do love how they're not talking.
Oh,
about
they have.
the
So they're basically what he's talking about is, can a Jedi stop a bullet if they didn't know the bullet was coming?
Oh,
That's what
Probably
he's
not.
technically asking. The answer is not. But this one person says yes, because they do have precognitive abilities.
they do have
They
precognitive
do have
abilities.
those. Yes.
So potentially,
Potentially.
but it's one of those things where they're not fast enough to stop a bullet when it gets shot at them.
Yeah.
They're just aware enough to know they're gonna be shot and
Yeah.
then stop it before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that answers that question. But yes, they could stop a bullet. Yes. Because, yeah, it's a physical thing, which, yeah, they've done it
They
before.
The Force on physical things all the damn time.
All the fucking damn time. Yeah, it's like, if Kylo Ren could stop a laser/beam of plasma in midair, then I'm sure he'd be able to stop a chunk of lead. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I checked that answer. It's like, yeah.
You always gotta check these.
If we gotta go to the nerd wikis. It's like, how stupid are we? Very. It's like, the most important questions. Hello? Oh god. Why are there so many of these fucking battle droids? Why does an embassy need so many battle droids? Don't worry, guys, I got this. How's that one doing? Not great, actually. Amy, I don't know why you come in and hang out with me. Go hang out with Mama. I'm boring. I mean, I'm playing a basically a CRPG, most boring type of game ever created. So says bad reviews.
Also, Baldur's Gate 3 is the game of the year of all game of the years.
The most boring type of game ever created. CRPGs. North Computer Room. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's in this room? Does this just murk me? Huh? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I understand. Yes, sir. All right. I understand. Okay. Hang on. I'm glad the game has finally made it so that I will have to go into solo mode, a mode that I do not use often. We'll get there eventually. Now the real hope is that I don't have to actually bring my party all the way through this room. Oh, here we go. Computer panel. Oh. Oh. Oh, there you go. Hey! Alright, I've turned solo mode off. Come on, guys! Why did I do that for? How do I switch characters?
Anything
B.
you need?
Acknowledgement!
Acknowledgement? This has technically done nothing for me. What was this room? Oh, Steam control room. Flow control room. Already murdered. Training room. Murdered. Security reception. Murdered. Security computer. Definitely murdered. Oop, did it again. Security room. There's still that force field, but I can go around it. Oop, wrong one. And East Barracks. Murdered. Did I really do all that just to deactivate a room? For a computer? Really? I, Alright. Well, fuck me, I guess. Alright, everyone, are you ready to get arrested? Oh, you can't see anything. Fuck. That's fine. Don't worry, there's nothing in the room. Let's go get arrested! Yay! Oh, before I get arrested, I want to see if this works. Which I know it will, but I want to see it. The problem is I don't know what it's called, if I have any. +4, +4, +4, +6, 6, vitality. Ah, bummer. Darn, I thought I had like some drugs that made me more charismatic. Nah. Okay, never mind. Elevator to Otto City. You must gather your party. I hate you, robot. Alright. Here we go. Hello. You there, human. You are placed under the arrest of Oto City. Piece of childhood. Hello, DJ Dementor. How's it going? Why? Though the Synth Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Synth Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Yeah, they attacked me. What build do you use? Strength, charisma, but the charisma part's not working very well. Not working very good. I'm not very persuasive. I am just Unga Bunga with armor. I don't use force powers very well. You come with us, await your trial. As a material witness, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself is prohibited from leaving. Oh man. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. I played this game a long time ago when I was a kid. I somehow managed to beat it. I don't know how. And now I'm just like, oh, I want to try to not blind run it, because I remember a lot. But I just kind of wanted to, like, give it a shot, see what happens, and yeah, so far, I'm going duelist, I guess. I got one lightsaber. I'm lame. Yeah. Ah, an arbiter. Why, thank you. One who defends you from the judge. I will endeavor to prove to them that you are not guilty of your heinous crimes that you are accused of, Offworlder. What am I being charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence with the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Oto. What can I do? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given relevant data on you and your companions, so that you've been disregarded. Or that's been disregarded. From what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed. Indeed. I find it unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to you. What do you mean unlikely? I had... What is your prior association with the Sith? I personally love the Scoundrel Counselor build. Level 6 Scoundrel, level 14 Counselor. With this setup, you can persuade anyone in the game. And with Scoundrel Sneak Attack perk, anyone who's stunned gets bonus damage. Plus, with the Wisdom bonuses and the Counselor signature feat. Besides Malik, almost no one can resist any of your powers. That's pretty powerful. That is pretty powerful. I also didn't know about that holding levels. I didn't learn that until I watched some funny people play through the game. Yeah, I was like, they were holding like level 7, and then when they actually got their Jedi levels, that's when they leveled up, and I'm like, oh, because you can't select it. You can't select what levels you get, or where to put the levels, so to say. It's just like, bam, you're a Jedi now. You now just level up your Jedi class, and it's like, oh. Well, that's weird. Which is why I'm now proficient in persuasion for some reason. It's crazy.
Yeah, I knew about that, where it's like the idea of just like holding on to the level is like, all right, wait for this thing to happen.
Yeah, I had no idea about that. So that's why I'm level 8 soldier right now. I wanted those level ups, man. I needed them. I'm here. I kill them wherever I can find them. I'm here on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. The Sith are in expansionist power, true, and the war with the Republic. You may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities have a dim view of taking place here. I think you need more thorough explanation in order to convince the judges. That should be enough information I require of you for now. If you wish, you could begin the trial whenever you're ready. Don't you want more questions? I have all the information I need. We should proceed now. The judges are waiting. think I'd rather represent myself.
Bold.
While that is your right, I strongly recommend against it. I am versed with all the necessary particulars of the case of the Selkath law, Offworlder. You would do well to adhere to my advice. This build is great though. As a soldier guardian, I usually pump more into strength. As for powers, I usually just choose in self buffs. Yeah, I'm also unfortunately just going full heavy armor, so it's I'm a little limited on my force abilities. But hey, you can use heal. And it's like, oh, that's great. Fine, represent me. Oh, we're just going to the court. Wait, you bastard. Oh god, I hate this planet. Alright, your past experience as Arbiter in the Sunry case may aid your defense now, human, but you must do better to job yourself, given the crimes you face with. You stand accused of grievous murder of many Sith. Fear power line because it's on level 2. Ah. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, your honors. Extra 2 levels. I can area stun as soon as I become a Jedi, and while the fear, horror, insanity line is dark side powers, most enemies in the game has way less resistance against it. Fascinating. Yeah, I know nothing. Allow him to continue. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Proceeding our judges Shalker, Josa, Nalshakan, Kota, and Ula. The trial is to determine the capability of punishment the individual recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we are dispensed the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. He called it an assault. I called it a slaughter. You have pleaded not guilty, yet here are the reports of weapon fire and detonations from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith are not conferred to the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. My client was there by circumstance and was not involved in the disturbance. The only fight the scoundrel counselor build is struggling is the final boss. Everything else is cake. Cake. I'd like to interrupt, actually. What is it, Offworlder? Do you have something regarding your reason for being there? That is not why I was there. Indeed, then our Arbiter does not speak for you. I wish to dismiss my Arbiter. Yeah, fuck this guy. Is this true? Do you wish to retain my services? I will defend myself. I shall retire. As you will. You can tell it better yourself than someone who just met you, exactly. Now then, is your explanation of being at the Sith embassy? It was just a coincidence. It's like, my client was there just by coincidence. I fire you. It's like, oh, okay. Alright, what's your explanation about why you're there? Oh, it's just a coincidence. It's like, you son of a bitch. I was investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. You believe that the Sith had something to do with this disappearances? The Offworlder has probably been listening to Shellas and the rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I have a datapad. They're up to no good. Let it be noted the court has taken new evidence. This is most disturbing. The court is adjourned in a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss the importance. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad indicating their complicity to the plot of overthrowing the lawful government of Manan. Persuade, computer use, and repair are the only ones needed. All the rest are worthless for the main character. Yeah, true. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Woo! Let's fucking go! Wow, everything? No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until the matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subjects to the protection of Selkath law. You've been found innocent and may leave as you desire. Trial's over. Wow, that was easy. I got away with murder. Alright. That's insane. It's like, congratulations, you found a plot that overthrows our government. You also murdered hundreds. You're free to go. It's like, cool. Alright. Complete side quest on Korriban light side. The repair is just for lore repairing HK. That's true. Which it gives his backstory and stat bonuses, including HP regeneration. That sounds about right. Yeah, here he is. Human, you return. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of my missing Selkath youth? I have information for you, Shellas. You have done well. What have you learned? They're training Selkath youth in the ways of the dark side. That makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith and have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong people will seize control of Manon and Kalto. To be honest, everyone just uses all Jedi team. 4 Jedi, more Force heals, more resisting. Yeah. That is true. I don't mind having... I don't mind having... But I do like the characters. And I like to bully Karth. It's fun to bully Karth. We bully him. My daughter, Shasa, she too was indoctrinated in the Sith camp. I convinced your daughter to turn back her ways in the Sith. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith walk free about Manon. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough to proof of their actions, to make the Oto City authorities take action. I hope so. You have done so much for me, Human. Here are the credits I promised. I only wish you had more to give. I have more to give. Thanks! It's like, oh, but you shouldn't have taken the credits. Bitch, I need money! I need money! Jolie is always a permanent squad mate for me. He has a huge force pool. Yeah, he does. Since he is a counselor, his offensive powers are very hard, if not downright impossible to resist. I know. Every time he uses a fucking power, it's just like, oh, they're levitating. Yeah, he's dead. It's like, yup, he's dead. All right. What have I not done? Oh god. All right. I was gonna kill a shapeshifter on Kashyyyk. A Gamorrean. He's suspected to be on Tatooine. Karth, Basla, Quest for Starforge. Oh, right, yeah, I need to go return that to the weirdos. When it comes to HK, though, he is only viable if you spend tens of thousands of credits at the Yevon Merchant to get him good stuff, armor, infinite use shields, and gadgets. Ah. Yavin. Grand slaver named Zulon Zentor. You should look for him in Dantooine near the noble estates. Oh. Jahani. Hulas has revealed that a Generatian, or, oh, right, yeah, the Geno, Secret Society bounty hunters, yada, 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 yada. The Selkath Nilko is suspicious about the Republic hiring mercenaries. He claims to be a friend of the Republic and is merely seeking to find out if something is wrong. I think I might have something. Nico. It's questionable when to bring him. If I bring him, he is a droid, so it can't be affected by force heal. Yeah, I'm finding that out right now. Candaris told you about what it's like to drop through the. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh right, yes, right. Okay. Right. Is there a guy named Nico in here? Yeah, Nilko. Hi. Nope, still looking. Oh, I guess I'm still looking. All right. Yeah. All right, it's been about a week and I've already forgotten where this place is. All right, this way. But yeah, I'm just doing a fun little casual playthrough. Canderous or Zalbar are better alternatives. Those two are vicious melee fighters. I've heard. I've been building them wrong. They're much better melee fighters, but it's like, oh, but a bowcaster though. The bowcaster. Let's go do the docking bay. Let me go talk to an artiste. It's nice here. You instantly know he needs melee weapons. It's like, give that man a melee. Give that man a sword. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Oh, what the fuck? That makes sense. However, before you go in, I'll point out that this rather large assault droid standing beside me, I and the droid both accompany you in the Sea Thrak, just to make sure there's no trouble. But it's private. Ithrak is an important man with access to the rich and powerful. He's not about to let himself become an easy target for a kidnapping or assassination. When you meet Ithrak, I and the droid will both be there. It is my job. Do you not like Ithrak? Ithrak would be temperamental as his client. Combine that with his arrogance and the way he treats his underlings, you can understand why I might soon consider seeking other employment. He gets implants for free. Despite all the Ithrak faults, he does pay well, so I serve my employer faithfully, for now. What if I gave you 500 credits to not protect him? 500 credits to betray Ithrak? 500 credits to abandon the man who insults and belittles me on a daily basis? How can I refuse such a generous offer? He never appreciated me while I was around. So let's see how he likes dealing with you alone before I go. Oh, but before I go, one last warning, human. Whatever you plan for Ithrak is, be careful. I've always suspected that he has more than a simple merchant. I've heard people who cross him are rarely heard from again. I don't want to risk his vengeance, so I'll be going to disappear. Good luck. Cool. That is true. Scout does seem like the class I probably should have done, but eh. Are you the buyer I'm supposed to meet? Wait a minute, where's Vec? What's going on here? Vec didn't want to be around when I gutted you. He's not on your payroll anymore. I knew I couldn't trust that Twi'lek. Some security advisor. He lets the assassin walk right in on me. Vec's gonna pay for this betrayal after I'm done taking care of you. What do you got? What do you have, man? Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Power attack. There we go. Oh shit, he got shoved. You know what? That's critical. That's critical. There we go. There we go. I gained dark side points. This is the Jedi way. I don't know why we're being angry. Ooh, a data pad. Data pad. That's just another one. This data pad has a single message on it. Someone has discovered that you are more than what you claim to be. Watch your back, because you know Vec is too incompetent to watch it for you. Vec again, huh? It's always Vec. It's always Vec. Alright, back to West Central. But yeah, I'm having an enjoyable time. I love my D&D. But yeah, no idea what I was doing. Absolutely not. It was hell. I think really what all I did was like I relied on. I think the only reason why I beat the game was because I managed to get somebody who did what is that power called? Is it stasis? Stasis, I think. Yeah. Stasis and circles. Yeah. Stasis and Force Whirlwind. I had probably 2 Jedis with that ability. I probably had that ability. That didn't work all the time. And yeah, that's probably the only reason why I won. The only reason. I didn't know what I was doing. Who am I? Alright. Oh. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Remove. Remove. Fuck. Remove. Remove. Okay. Hello. Welcome back, Archbigger the Turgle. I see that you have come alone. This is good. I assume you're here to discuss business. Ithrock Goldar is dead. Yes, I heard that he met a rather grisly end. For completing this mission, you'll earn another reward. Take these Geno Haradan gloves. You'll be useful in combat. I suppose in Ithrock you bring yourself even closer to being accepted in the Geno. But you must complete all your missions before you are admitted into our guild. Is there anything else? Nah, I'm good. I got gloves. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. I see. Well, yes, I will put these on. And they say blood doesn't pay. They wrong. They are absolutely right, but they're wrong. Oop. Okay. I mean, I might as well keep the party. There you go. Keep the party. Who ever thought that assassinating bad people, or possibly bad people, was such a lucrative deal? Is it you? Oh, it is you. Hi, Roland.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly.
Yes.
We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What have you done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact. Possibly your star map.
This is
Transmissions
true.
from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why haven't you checked it out?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith. But there really for another purpose.
Oh.
When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned.
My
We've tried
God.
hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The
Mm.
reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Alright. How do I get down there?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I
Wow.
would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us.
Oh.
Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
This fucking espionage bullshit of a planet. This is some bullshit. Ah, restricted access. That's me. Ah, perfect. Oh, it's just the submarine room. Is there anything funny in here? No, there's nothing in here. But I want the map completion, please. I also need to double check what I need to do. I mean, I guess I gotta go back and tell that mercenary about the... Or, what's his face? About the thing? That thing? Maybe? Possibly? Oh yeah, Killjoy, you weren't here. I needed you for math.
Oh no.
It's
One
fine.
thing I'm good at, and I wasn't here for it.
I know. I was trying to decipher a fucking Sith card or some shit like that. And it gave me, basically the, arithmetic puzzles.
Arithmetic puzzles.
I call them that. Like the pattern puzzles. So it's
Alright,
like
yeah.
it's like 1, 2, 4, 8, or like 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, like one of those fucking ones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I hate those ones. First one was math. That was easy. And then it just went through all of them. And then it got to one that was like, what was it? It was like one, oh, wait, hang on. I gotcha. Hold on. I actually have the website still open. I had to cheat. I had to.
How dare.
I had to. It actually might not give me the thing, but like one of the... Oh yeah, it won't give me an answer. But like the fifth one was like it was 6, but it like we started in the thousands and we stayed in the thousands, but the answer was still 6. And I have no idea. I have no idea how we got there.
I see.
It confused the fuck out of me. I'll never understand. Oh, hello, Sith droid. Wait, why are there just... Oh, well, they're all dead,
This
aren't
entrance to the Sith embassy has been closed temporarily due to a maintenance failure.
they?
The main
Maintenance
entrance
failure.
to the embassy will reopen when the problem has been fixed.
I heard the embassy was attacked.
What?
What?
How did you... This unit has no knowledge of what you're talking about. Those with legitimate
When a
business
robot
with
breaks
the
character.
Sith should return when the repairs have been
What?
completed.
Another power I love is energy resistance, which negates 15 points of damage from all attacks when maxed. And I mean all attacks, so if you damage from flurry 3 times, all 3 damages would be less than 50 by 50 points. That's pretty good. Can I use that ability? I don't... I do. I can. I can use that. I think the only reason why I don't use it is because I'm stupid. And I don't buff myself before I enter a room.
Yeah, that one I feel.
It's like permanent weaker energy shield. It's true. It's true. It's very powerful. Actually, there's actually a picture of this. Hang on. Can I see this picture? No. The answer? No. They know. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Must gather your party before venturing forth. Yada yada. Hang on. Come on. Oh, there you go. Even if you don't use anything else, I think energy resistance is worth to put on every time a fight starts. Yeah. Just right off the bat. It's like, oh, fight started. Energy. Energy. I think the problem is that I think it's actually energy. Yeah, just improved energy. What does the description actually say? This power shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic, fire, cold, electric attacks. Damage and above the first 15 points is suffered as normal. Blah blah blah. Improved. Granting immunity to poisons and disease and absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic, fire, cold, and electric attacks directed at them. Damage over the first 15, yada yada yada. 120, yeah. I just don't read very well. We keep going. Oh yeah, what was I doing? That's... since this is the last planet, I think I actually have to leave and then do these. I think. Yeah, so I need to go tell Nilko, and then I gotta leave, I think. I must leave. I do not vibe with this world. Nor does this world vibe with me. There's no beachfront property on this fucking planet. Whole planet full of water and there's no beach. Come on.
Come on, guys, get with the times.
Come on. Can't we build like a sand barrier or something? Come on. It's like, but there's no sand on this planet. Import, bitches. Import. We have a whole planet of sand.
There's gotta be some sand down there somewhere.
There's a whole ass planet of sand. Hellcath Rift. It is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate, I was the one assigned to investigate this case, human. Let me be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manan. But I do not wish to do that. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence. But if they fall, the Sith will be quickly to send the invasion fleet to conquer Manan. But I cannot simply ignore that the Republic has done. The Harkrat Rift is a source of Manan's Kalto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the Kolto, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
The whole planet is just big ocean. Yep, pretty much. And apparently these people have gills. Somehow these fuckers actually can just live underwater. Crazy. You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facility and recall their people before they do something they will regret. They can't. The Republic has recently lost contact with the facility. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless that they would be hiring mercenaries to investigate the situation. But I fear mercenaries alone will not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Harcraft Rift, and even we Selkath cannot comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that is best left undisturbed. It sounds like you know more than you're telling me. Had I any information, human, I would share it with you willingly. You have done the right thing, informing me of this, but I must ask something more of you. I fear the mercenaries will not find the answers the Republic is looking for. They prefer blasters to brains. If you have shown yourself to be resourceful, perhaps you can succeed where the others have failed. Investigate this facility, human, and I promise to keep my silence so that the vile Sith do not gain the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to a disaster for Mernan. Here is the payment I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure you cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Yay! Alright, quest done. Alright, let's get off this fucking water world. Let's get out of here. I mean, I gotta come back and I gotta pay a fee, I think, but I got money. I got so much money, right? I got a lot of money, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, good. I got money. For once, I'm rich. And by rich, I mean not very rich. We'd be more rich if I was evil. Which I want it to be. Oh, no. Fuck. Even though he has joined your group, Jolie remains a somewhat mysterious person. Maybe you should speak with him. Hi.
Got something on your mind.
Why did you come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. Closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller at mating season.
Ugh.
Frightful.
Ugh, I agree. At max toughness, you'll be a tank. It's like, ah. So you want to ride my ship?
Or it could be for the free food.
Free
It's
food?
the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway. Do you never clean the darn thing?
Seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a panther.
It's Vilka. Hi.
You said I'd do that.
Yeah. Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be.
Could be.
An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know.
The fuck is an Anduvian salt tablet?
Andor. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's
Breathman?
how great his destiny was.
And you traveled with this man?
I did. Just because someone has the force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny. But it doesn't hurt to check it out.
Doesn't hurt.
Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be
I hear them talk, but the screen is frozen. Oh, my bad. Yeah, the full screen, the full screen fixer thing is really finicky whenever I alt tab. There you go.
Don't hold that.
I'm trying not to.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed.
It'll do that on occasion. It's really hard to capture this
Talking
game.
about Andor, let's see. Oh, yes.
It's really hard.
I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that
Ease and
Andor's
play.
destiny couldn't be more.
Not easy to stream.
Why is your mic so static?
Oh, what was that? Something happened to me?
You're
Your
fine
mic?
now.
Oh. What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh.
Occasionally when you were talking, your mic would get staticky.
Uh-oh. Huh. How young were we?
Well, let's just
know
say
what
that I was
happens
a
again.
strapping young lad with a
Worried.
full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimian.
Oh, my mic is picking up
But at
something.
the
What the
time,
hell is it
they were
picking
a
up?
nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled up to the bridge of his ship for questioning. And that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
My ban?
No.
Huh.
It's a weird popping static. Like maybe your mic's not connected all the way or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, now it's stopped. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I think we're good.
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It's
Weird.
not the way you probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides
So
that his
many
destiny
technical
is
issues.
invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck.
His neck.
I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too. This could have just been gurgling noises. Anyway.
Anyway.
Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming.
Why are
Maybe
you
Andor
laughing?
hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dymians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
Great. I hate you, old man. I hate you. What does this have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime.
Thanks.
Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
He is such an old man. It's like he just threatened that he's gonna throw me down a fucking energy shaft. Rude.
I would too. Have you met you?
I know, look at me. I'm an asshole.
Honestly, not threatening to throw you down an energy shaft is more of an insult.
I guess that's true. I'm just going around, it's like, I'm mostly a good guy. But I've learned that the Jedi way makes me do bad things. The Jedi way might be a thing I've made up on the spot.
It's okay, nobody's alive that can prove if you're a Jedi or not.
It's true. Because it was in the past. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. Alright, so I gotta go all the major places, I guess. Let's go to Dantooine first. Oh, yeah, let me do this. Oh yeah, I also have to switch, like, a thing on. Can't catch the CG cutscenes or else you just see this. It finicky. Let's see, is it still a star map? It is still a star map, funny. We're in Dantooine again. We hit a bird. Damn birds. Alright, then it's gonna take a second. Yada yada yada. There we go. There we go. Let's bring the Wookiee. And let's bring Canderous. I haven't brought Canderous in a while. Canderous can level up. Let's see. Skittles. Treat injury. Feats. We could go into level 3 implants. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's go into level 3 implants. Why not? There we go. Next level. Treat injury. Now what do I pick? Oh, this, right? Yeah. God, I always forget that. There we go. Cool. Now, I keep doing the melee stuff, but what do you even have? You don't have anything. You know what? Take this funny poison blade that we got a really nice alien feller. How about that? Sounds like a good deal to me. Alright, so who are we killing here? Okay, so he's somewhere on Dantooine near the Noble Estates. Zulan will probably be near his land speeder. Of course, you can mention this to no one. Not that they would believe you anyway. Noble estates. I'm gonna say the noble estates are the ones that are out in the fields, I guess. Me be thinking. That would make sense. What is a Jedi droid? What does that mean? What that? Flying Manta. Why are you still here?
Thank you for exacting my revenge on the...
Okay.
Rude.
Well, usually, NPCs, you know, fuck off after you complete their side quest. I was just expressing why they're still there. I ask again, why are you still here? Alright, so this is where one of the rich people estates are. I think. So we're looking for a weirdo on a jet bike. If he's not here, then he's in the other section. Why does this house need such huge exhaust ports? I thought it was a house, not a factory. Oh. Hey look, it's Zulan Speeder. Found it. This is the speeder Zulan Centaur, the Grand Slaver. Zulan himself is nowhere in sight. Set a fragmentation mine on the speeder, slice into the speeder and activate its alarm system, or lead the speeder. Let's put a fragmentation mine on the speeder. You don't have a fragmentation mine. Alright. Do we have a spike? Uno momento. Return to the Ebon Hawk. Of all the things to not have, I don't have a fucking spike. Who gives me a spike? I think it's, T3M4? Spike? Thanks. You're 1 in a million. Alright. Wookiee. Mandalorian. Go. Transit back. Go. Since I don't have a landmine, we're just gonna have to do this the honorable way, I guess. By bumping his car. Set the alarm! The speeder alarm begins to ring out. If Zulan is anywhere nearby, he'll come running. He came a-running. Ooh, it droids. Hello. Who are you? What are you doing here? You are the one who touched Zulan's speeder. I'm the one who set off your speeder's alarm. I am Archvigor the Turgle. The Turgle? Me not know you. You touch Zulan's speeder. You die. Oh shit, he pulled a gun. Oh fuck. Man, I just touched your bike.
Fortunate for him.
All I did was touch his bike.
To a lightsaber fight.
Very unfortunate. Oh, he's not very strong. Stop. We not fight no more. You will not kill Zulan. Why should I let you live? Me got 200 credits. You take them. Me give them to you if you let me live. You take credits. Let me go. I can't let you go. You are a slaver. You think Zulon let you take him to prison? You think Zulon sit in cell and rot? No, Zulon not want to die like this. Zulon die fighting like warrior. Okay, well, he's dead.
Immediate change to personality. All right.
He's dead. Wow. Fucking acrobatic motherfuckers, aren't we?
Even the Wookiee is melee. What the hell did you do, man?
He's melee. I didn't build him melee in the beginning, so he's a little wonky, but I mean, he's melee.
You've got a Wookiee. You need to build him like Chewie with a bolt caster.
No.
Bowcaster.
No, because like that one video I saw and everyone's advice, it's like that motherfucker, his strength is 20,
Yeah. Yeah, do be high.
and he does have a pretty high dex of 3, so you know 13 armor class is pretty good.
Yeah.
In a game where I am currently what 30. Yeah, I'm 30. Fucking Caldor is 20. 13 armor class is great, but he has a shit ton of HP. He has 255 hit points. That's a lot. And I'm a Jedi, which means I can heal him. I'm a Jedi. It's like, oh, God help us. It's like, oh, no. Alright, cool. So, that job is done. Vorn. You have been instructed to kill a Gamorrean named Vorn. He is suspected to be on Tatooine. Great. I didn't want to go back there, but we're going back there. I don't wanna go to this fucking place. Alright,
Now why?
while that's
'Cause it's
going,
sandy.
I don't know. While the cutscene's happening, I'm alt tabbed currently because I need to look up something. Oh, right, yeah, oh, Jesus Christ, never mind, hang on. I'm getting attacked by the
So weird that they added like a first person turret.
It's not great. It's not the most innovative thing. My HP is dying. Head seize. There you go. We're good. Yay! Yay! Alright, we're on Tatooine. Alright, let me alt tab real fast. Oh god, I'm gonna have to type this in. Kotor. What is it called? Geno Haraden Quest. There we go. Here we go. Oh my god, I did the wrong thing. Who am I killing? Vorn?
Everybody?
Vorn. We're killing Vorn. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Why? Why? Actually, why? Yeah, wait, what? Why? Huh? That's not even in the same territory that I was expecting him to be at. Oh, that's strange. Well, I'm gonna bring Jolie, because speed boost, and the Wookiee.
It's so weird that the alien girl is smiling
She's
in
so
those.
happy. She's so happy. Oh, so happy. Oh, I healed. Come on, man. There we go. Speed and fucking distortion. Yay. You've been instructed to kill a Gamorrean named Vorn Desrad. He's suspected to be on Tatooine hunting Crate Dragon. Hi, Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At
You just
any
said
rate,
words.
I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
To where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I bet you
Kilometer-high
can't
trees.
be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You can do that on your own.
So I could. But not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Yeah, that's... you know what a destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me.
Something's dark about you.
Something is very dark about you. But...
Rude.
I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
All you Jedi are used up. Tell me more.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Navel gazing.
You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Who know me? Who know me?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I always like it. It's like, they like name drop a character. It's like, usually when a game name drops a character, they barely get a wiki page. That character probably has an extensive wiki page. Probably. So you're some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway?
I'm so
One thing I will say
confused.
is that this little escapade does remind
My
me
nose
of
is
my
runny.
adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Why does everyone just want to murder? Everyone at this party's a fucking murder hobo.
Need?
That's not true. I gave the door an option.
The door was optional.
Oh, good hunting.
The door was optional. It's like, oh, like you didn't have to go to the door? No, the door had an option.
Exactly.
The door had an option. AKA optional.
The door could have opened for us, and you know, it chose not to.
It
So
chose.
it faced the repercussions of that option.
It chose poorly. And then sometimes the doors fight back, though. You gotta watch out for that.
I only know of walls that fight back, not doors.
I don't know. I've seen many D&D campaigns just get stopped by a door.
That's not it fighting back.
That door fought back with its fucking save, man. It might be a one-sided defense, but goddamn, is it a strong one. It's really bad when the door hurt you. Okay. So I was told by cheating that I know. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Yep, that looks about right.
What?
Yeah, for some reason this guy has an assault droid and his land speeder is here. Northeastern corner? Yeah, that's near the northeastern corner. Hello! Oh god, it's a very mean assault droid. Oh, wait. Why? Do that. And we're gonna flurry. Flurry! Flurry! Yeah, that was easy. Reactivate droid? Sure. Program droid to seek out and attack Vorn. Sure. Go get him, buddy. Oh, there he goes. That's a weird droid. What's this? What's going on here? What are you doing with my assault droid? I've reprogrammed your droid, Vorn. Turn my own droid against me. Very clever, but it'd take more than rogue assault droid and you to take down Vorn. Oh. Oh. Oh, this. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's kill him. It's like, alright, let's kill him. I kind of wanted you to kill the droid. I guess I attacked too soon. Oh well. Whee! How dark side am I right now? Yeah, I'm still in the. I'm getting in the middle. Alright. I'm getting there. Money. Yeah, the data pad. Let's see. There's a message on the datapad, though it is unclear if Vorn meant it to send it to someone. The guild is restless. Geno agents are hunting. Soon they will come for me and possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. Well, that's oddly suspicious. Where am I? Well, that's weird. Kill the remains. I have killed the remains. That stupid beast had nothing in it. Alright, time to level up. Alright. I mean, it would be funny to put a point in. Let's put it in dexterity. There we go. Now he's got a +3. Now he's, well, he's already been a +3, but now he's almost to a +4. Get that armor class up, baby. Gotta do it. Got that, and treat injury. Cool. Jolie Bendo. You. intelligence. Skittles. Heal. Power. God, just all these powers. Sure, Master Valor. Let's go. There we go. Alright. Back to the Ebon Hawk. Mission successful. Alright, who's next on the list? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, Vorn is dead. Zulon. Rulin? You instruct to kill a shapeshifter alien named Rulin. Okay. Alright. I know where he is. It's kind of confusing, but I know where he is. We're going to Kashyyyk. Skip. Skip. Am I in combat? God damn it! Leave me alone! Leave my ship alone! What are these Star Fox looking ships anyway?
They're much less polygonal things, so...
Star Fox-esque ass ships. Got him. Get him, good. Alright. Button. Muffin button. This one. Okay. Alright, give it a minute. There you go. Yay! Man, the Sith are super angry at me whenever I travel to another planet.
I wonder why.
I don't know why. It's like I'm exposing myself at every minute.
How dare you?
I'm gonna bring my little robot friend.
Oh yeah, this should be going now.
Oh yeah, worlds. Right? To pick'ems.
Come on.
Are there pick'ems?
This website should work now.
There should be pick'ems. Right.
I'm checking right now. Last I tried to log into this website, it was glitchy, so.
There are pick'ems, right? No.
Alright, there better be fucking pick'ems. Oh yeah, I gotta go check my email.
Do that.
Sure.
Okay, so we are going to the Shadowlands. Which means we gotta take that stupid elevator again.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm ready to make my picks.
Oh no!
I'm ready. Alright. What will be the longest duration of... What will be the duration of the longest single game at Worlds?
50.
Yeah,
Why
it's
not?
probably... will it hit the 50?
It's gotta hit 50.
There are a lot of stacking champions. It could hit 50.
I'm feeling lucky.
Feel that. How many pentakills would be at this Worlds?
Too many to count.
It's just safest to say 3+.
Yeah. Because we hit 2 pretty fast, but I don't think it went higher than that. I think it was just 2 last year.
Yeah, honestly, it's the main place where we get all the pentakills and the play-ins. Hopefully there's 3 at least in the play-ins.
Yeah.
Which Drake will be killed the most? Who fucking knows? It's a fucking toss-up.
I don't know, do you just want to go, is there like just a favorite dragon we'll pick every time?
It's... alright.
Flame Jake.
No.
Infernal's too boring. I usually like either Hextech or Mountain.
Yeah.
Mainly because Mountain is so incredibly boring,
Yeah.
yet so damn effective. And then Hextech is just funny.
It is very fun.
I'm feeling Hextech.
I don't know, It's either Hex Tech or Chem Tech.
You're one of the techs.
Yeah.
I like Hex Tech.
Yeah.
It's the one that didn't need to change. Chem Tech.
Chem Tech had a hidden ability that no one knew, except for Captain. No, Medic.
Huh?
Yeah. What was it?
You got like a weird movement speed boost or some shit.
Right, because it was with the old one where it
Yeah.
like turned the entire jungle into a nightmare realm.
Yeah. And apparently, if you like attack from it or you enter it, or it did something that infected your speed or some shit. It was weird.
How many Baron steals? That's weird.
What's the number?
0 to 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 8.
Oh, they're doing that.
I'm feeling 3 to 5. I
Damn,
don't know,
3
really,
to 5.
3 to 5 or 6 to 8. It's hard to tell how absolute.
How dog ass are we going here?
I don't see a lot of desperation barons nowadays.
No,
I guess go 3 to 5.
sounds good to me.
How many reverse sweeps will there be out of the 7 best of 5s? 0, 1, 2, or 3 plus?
Reverse sweeps of the best of 5s.
7 best of 5s. Which... What is that for? Which is just the finals. Or the knockout stage. Because there's 4 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals, and then 1 grand final. Yeah. Out of those,
I'd say like
maybe
one, yeah.
That's. I feel like that's my ballsiest pick yet. Champions who will be played in the most different roles at Worlds. Fuck, I don't even.
Who have I seen in multiple roles?
Amumu's an option. Probably not Brand, even though I know he can go places.
Yeah, Amumu, Brand. Who have we seen? Senna? Just for the
Senna,
2? Just for the 2, maybe?
Just support or AD carry. I guess she can go mid, actually. But I
Okay.
haven't really seen her mid. I just know I haven't really seen her mid.
What's the question? Sorry.
Who will be played in the most different roles at Worlds? So what champion will be in the most places?
So yeah, top, mid. What's happening? AD carry, support.
Sounds like Maokai showing up everywhere, but I don't think it's Maokai this time.
I don't think it's gonna be Maokai. I think he's gonna be strictly jungle.
I can see Yone in 2 of them.
That's true too. The problem is we're just naming like 2 lane champions. That's the problem.
The same could be said of Corki, Kaisa.
Yeah, we need. Who have we seen that has gone above and beyond 2?
I mean, and also remember, it's Worlds. Who fucking even knows what's gonna happen?
It could just be 2.
Part of me is thinking like mages.
Yeah.
Because a lot of mages like Zyra and Brand have gone into the jungle, but Zyra and Brand have also gone support. And it is possible to send them mid lane too.
They could also be the carry. Like
it could be Tristana. Tristana can go AD carry mid and top.
That's true. I always love the out of shot Lulu pick. Because Lulu can also be every fucking thing. Yeah, I think Tristana's a pretty safe pick, and she's good. So.
I mean, but the thing I'm feeling is that like I'll pick Tristana and we'll never see Tristana win. She'll be completely gone from Worlds. That's kind of what I'm worried, because I've seen Tristana the entire season, and then it'll be Worlds where it's like, nah, Tristana's garbage now.
Rar.
I've seen Seraphine mid 80 carry and support, but like she's only 80 carry when it's like Seraphine Senna or something stupid like that. Just go Maokai again. It's just definitely gonna be Maokai again. Trying to think out of the box here. I kind of want to go for Zyra or Brand. Betting on the Mage Jungles, which have kind of fallen away, but I really don't know where they are right now. Gragas. Haven't seen a lot of Gragas, and I know he can go places.
Sucks because you only get one pick, so it's really hard.
You only get one pick. And, like, I could go for the Tristana, the one that kind of feels like, yeah, this is what I've seen, this is what I would expect.
Rango?
But the thing,
No. Who? Definitely not Frango.
Rango?
No.
He hasn't been picked in years.
He'll be a niche pick, if anything, and it'll just kind of be funny. I kind of want to pick Gragas. I don't really know how his build is gonna look. I do know there's, again, characters like Yone, but this also applies to characters like Garen, too, who can be both mid and top.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see Garen bot lane unless we have something unless we bring back the funny Garen Yuumi, but I don't think Yuumi is one of those champions that's that Riot's keeping intentionally garbage.
It's because everybody fucking hates it.
I know, and they should remove her, but they're not gonna.
They won't. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and go with Gragas.
Okay.
Because I know Gragas has the potential to do top, jungle. I don't know if he's good jungle anymore, but he used to be jungle. Mid, he also could do support, so taking a wild guess with the Gragas. It's a strange pick.
This datapad appears to be a diary record of some kind. The final entry is in particular. We were fools to come down here, all of us.
Who will be picked the most?
How can catch that energy assume any shape, any
during
form?
Champion Select at Worlds.
To the first we found Grogwar's body last night. What was left of it? If we do not leave the Shadowlands soon, I fear that we will become the victims of the next one. Who's gonna be what?
Probably Corki.
Who's gonna be picked?
Who's gonna be picked the most?
It's gotta be Corki.
I'm feeling Corki.
Bro.
No.
Bold choice.
Could be. Could also be Rel.
It's not that again. At him at last Worlds, I know. It's like, where did Rel come from?
He's always been there. Just never in America.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else who is like an up-and-coming, gonna be picked all the time. Wait, I forgot. I remember who's gonna be picked the most.
Who gonna be?
Where are you? Hey, Renekton.
No, right.
Hi, Renekton.
I mean, he's the safest pick. No.
Listened. I think people have moved on from that. It was funny, but I think people moved on from that. And there's just like this stage once Worlds come around where what top lane do we pick? Let's just pick Renekton.
Safe pick.
Renekton's a safe pick. He doesn't always lose.
But he always does.
Yeah, and then always inevitably does. Anyway, who will be banned the most during Worlds?
Who's the newest champion?
If you pick, I guess so. Aurora's in here, which tells me that Aurora's going to be available for Worlds. Actually, no. Yeah, it's Aurora. I am picking the new mid lane mage.
Or Lucian.
either Aurora is permanently banned because no one wants to deal with the new champion, because no one has gotten to play with the new champion, because she's been globally banned for being not working. And if she gets globally banned for Worlds, then I win, right?
Yeah.
She's banned every game.
Banned every game.
Facts. Who will have the most total deaths at Worlds? Renekton.
Renekton. It will be Renekton.
It will be Renekton.
There will be sad crocodile memes this year, god damn it. There will be the sadness.
Who will have the highest win rate? Now that could be Corky.
Corky, Zeri.
Corky has fallen off. And remember, they have to have at least 5 games played, so you can't pick, like, some weirdo champion. Actually, no, I got an where? Garen.
Either you think? I was gonna say Cassante, maybe.
Cassante is a reliable pick, but I don't know if he's gonna have the highest win rate.
Probably not.
5 games.
Yeah.
A high win rate, most likely.
Yeah.
The highest. Again, 5 games.
Yeah, because I think last time it was a champion that only had 5 games, barely.
Yeah, it was a relatively niche champion in general. And that's kind of how it works. You need to pick that champion who's, like, got that one person who just knows how to win with them.
Yeah.
I feel like Garen can be that, but Garen can also be one of those traps that people fall into. Could be Jax.
Could be Jax.
One of those champions where it's like, when someone pulls it out, you know they're winning.
And he's always like that weird, funny pocket pick that nobody fucking uses until Worlds happens.
It is true. I can't think. Unless there's going to be something...
No.
Unless there's going to be something incredibly broken that I just don't know about. But if there's something incredibly broken that I don't know about, then I really can't plan for it.
Yeah, because you'd have to look at, like, the patch notes. and then...
I'd have to be
and then,
really
like... And then, like, see, like, oh, has this combo or character been played during that patch? And if yes, maybe.
It's a lot of theory craft.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you gotta do for pick'ems. If you want to be, really good at pick'ems.
Yeah, you gotta anticipate, because like I said, Tristana would be, like, the thing I would go with, because I've seen Tristana all season.
Mm-hmm.
But there's almost like a rule where the champion you've seen consistently all season never gets played at Worlds.
I know, we got tricked so bad last year.
Every fucking time. Last year, I think I did Tristana as well. The year before that, I did Zeri. Zeri was gone that
Gone.
Didn't see a lick of Zeri.
She didn't get used at all that year.
Despite the fact that literally the entire season, the entire year, Zeri was dominant. No one bested Zeri.
And nobody banned her either.
Yeah, no, she was completely...
Just gone.
Highest win rates at Worlds. There's also... What was I just looking at again? I was looking at some... Oh yeah, right. It's funny, again, trying to predict that. I haven't picked Smolder for anything.
I don't...
And Smolder's one of those characters... Smolder's on the same position as Tristana for me. It's like, he will either be everywhere and we'll be sick of him, or he'll completely disappear.
I feel like he's gonna be on the ban perma. Probably.
I don't know, because people have just been letting Smolder through, and I don't understand why.
That's true.
I mean, they're also not picking him when they do get let through.
It's true. I mean, that's what happened with Zeri. But,
who did I fucking say?
I need to go Manan.
Do I want to go with Jax?
Am I getting attacked again? God damn it!
I kind of want to go with Garen for the memes.
Go for Garen.
I'm gonna go with Garen for the memes.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of space battles.
Never wrong.
True. Who will play the most different? Now we're the players. Who will play the most different champions at World? Golden Glue is at World? What the fuck?
Golden who?
there's Caps.
Caps, yeah.
Not
Caps
Faker? Come on.
Faker's pretty standard nowadays.
It's true.
Caps could be Broken Blade. Again, I
It,
remember
it's got to be a top or a jungle, right?
I don't know. Top has been...
Top, I can see it being top. Top is a fucking shit show of wild cards.
Yeah.
The only reason I say Caps is because Caps is classically the guy who will play fucking anything for no reason.
Yeah.
However, I remember last year it was some wild card team, and I wasn't expecting it.
No. Yeah. The only reason why I don't think it might be a top is because I feel like top has been figured out, unfortunately. In the sense that it's like, it's going to be Cassante, Renekton, probably Garen, maybe a random Camille. But I feel like it's not going to be any different from those.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be 80 carry.
No.
It never is.
Never is.
No.
It could be jungle, especially with all the weird jungle picks we have now.
There are a lot of weirdos. It's true.
I'm feeling jungle, not mid, not ADC. That's how I'm feeling.
Could be
Again,
mid.
the only reason I suggest Caps is because he's that kind of guy who plays weird shit.
He's a weirdo.
I don't know what position he plays.
Mid.
So that's him mid. Okay.
He's mid. Again, he's a weirdo.
We call him a weirdo.
He is. Ooh, yeah, Levi. From Gambit.
Gambit.
Again, that wild card team, they play wild shit during there. And it's best of 3, so there's a chance to get a lot of games. I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things where I remember last year just having like some wild card. There was like a weird wild card team that just played like all of the champions.
You literally played all, and then it somehow, they didn't make it out, but their record stood, and it's like, what the fuck?
I don't know if it stood the entire time, but it
stood
stood
a
for
while.
A long time. Like I believe it didn't change until like knockout stage.
Yeah. Stood up for a while.
It's definitely not them.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna go with Levi.
Okay. Sounds good. It really could be anybody, so.
Jungle, he's in the play-in stage. Again, play-ins adds like a lot of options to get these kind of weird stuff going. Who will get the most kills in a single game of Worlds? Now, I do know that this was a wild card game. However, I believe it was because last year we had Korea in the play-in stage.
Yeah.
And one of the Korean players just went on a goddamn tear, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense, and then they kept it for a very long time. Hello, Fulos. Zulon Centaur is dead.
I don't know who's gonna get the most single game.
I've been keeping a close eye on you.
Worlds. This is
a blaster developed exclusively for the use of those within our guild. Vorn Dushrad is dead.
There's Genji.
Stealth units. So you find superior to most. Vorn's death brings you closer to completing the initiation of Geno. However, until you have completed all your missions, you will not be accepted. Rulon
the highest KDA at Worlds. That's usually I expect that to be an 80 carry.
Yeah. I must congratulate you. Rulon was not easy. I will admit that you are not the first to be sent after him, though you are not the one to succeed. Here, take this Geno visor. Many of our agents use them. All of them. You've done it, Archbigger the Turgle. I hardly dreamed it possible. Yet, the task is now done. All the years of planning, spying, and digging to uncover their true identities. It was all worth it. Now the Geno hardened are mine alone. What are you talking about? Poor foolish Archbigger the Turgle. You had no idea that that the target I sent you for the 3 of the Overseers of the Geno. The Overseers have always acted in secret, their true identities hidden from the guild and even each other to prevent one person from seizing control. But now they are dead, and I am the only Overseer left in the guild. Are the agents of Geno are mine to command, and I couldn't have done it without your help. So when do I join the guild? Sure. I'm sorry, Archbigger the Frog, or Archbigger the Turgle. Even after all that you've done, I cannot let you join the Geno now. You are too far dangerous. You know the true identity of the only survivor overseer. I suppose I could have you eliminated, but I have seen your skill at dispatching the other overseers. I think it would be both in our best interest to simply part ways. You will pay for this.
Where's Mad Lions?
I was afraid they would come to this. Very well, we will finish this as things are always seem to end, in bloodshed. But the streets of Manan are no place for confrontation. Meet me in the Dune Sea, Archbigger the Turgle. There we will engage in ritual battle, according to customs of my guild. Just you and me. Goodbye, Archbigger the Turgle, and I will wait for you at the Dune Sea. I don't need to remind you that you come alone.
Mad Lions, what is your
Ooh, I
name?
leveled up.
Mad, you have ruined your name?
So many.
Why is your team name Mad Lions Koi?
Koi.
Your 3 name abbreviation should just be MAD. M-A-D. Why is it so hard? Why is it MLK? That's
stupid.
It's like it's not even MLK, it's MDK.
Should be MLK.
Anyway, fine, MDK. Where are you?
What is MD?
Mad.
Oh.
The Lions are just gone now, I guess.
Oh.
Mad Lions Koi. Anyway, who will have at least 1 pentakill? Probably the bot lane for Mad Lions.
I am level 18. Probably.
Because they're in the play-in stage.
Woo.
Anyway. Yeah, that's... Alright, teams. Which team from a region with 2 seeds or less will advance furthest through worlds? It's either Gambit or PSG Talents. Probably PSG Talent.
Probably Challenge.
Who the fuck is Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks Gaming?
No.
Just gonna call it Hawks Game. It's like SKT Telecom Team 1. You just don't say the whole thing.
Right.
It's probably gonna be PSG Talent though.
Yeah.
They're
It was a blaster.
It's either them or Gam, and I'm really not sure. I'm just gonna go with Talon. I know Talon. I expect Talon to do good. We'll see. Which team will win the shortest? Which team will win the shortest game? Whoever gets to play against our 3rd seed.
Yeah, pretty much. Party selection.
I have no idea what team that is going to be.
We may never know.
So I'm just gonna assume it's Gen G.
That's a safe assumption.
Which team will have the most Baron steals at
Hey,
Worlds?
Tyberg, how's it going?
Chinese team, probably.
Glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassy, so can you just...
Sure, LNG. Give it to you, I guess.
Give it to them.
Which team will win Worlds? Definitely gonna be SKT. You know, wait, where they are? Fnatic. It's definitely Fnatic.
No. We were so close.
It's gonna be TL, right?
Who?
Yeah, man.
Who?
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
Who?
Team Liquid Honda's definitely gonna win it.
Definitely.
Come on. G2. Come on, I believe in you, G2. This is your year.
We say that
We
every
believe in
year.
you. Don't let us down.
We say that every year.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't believe in the West at all this year.
I'm gonna be real with you. I never believed in the West.
There are some years where I'm like, Europe might have a chance. I don't feel like anyone in our side of the world has a chance.
I honestly don't feel like any region, honestly.
Right,
I feel like everyone's just getting worse, except for one
T1
country.
T1 is not looking good right now, but I'm betting that on that T1 Worlds buff.
Yeah.
Which team will play the most different champions at Worlds? Now that's definitely gonna be G2 or Fnatic. I'm not sure. Actually, no, Mad Lions. It's Mad Lions.
Mad Lions.
Crystal Ball is done. Now for the picks. Play-in picks. Oh, choose the 4 teams to advance. Well, Mad Lions and 100 Thieves. And then Talon. I remember Rainbow 7 being fun, but Gambit, there's another team from the PCS, and I don't...
Come on. There you go.
I don't know anything about them.
Antidote.
I'm just gonna go with the teams I know.
Teams I know and love.
Teams that I understand.
That let you down every year.
Exactly.
I mean, listen. If there's one thing I can pretty much guarantee, which I'm kind of hoping 1 year is no longer a guarantee, the LCS and LEC will get out of the playing stage.
Did they send another submersible?
They always do,
Quick, we have to
no
get
matter
out
how
of here.
terrible
We
the
have to get
team
away.
looks, just because there's just...
No!
Despite,
There's worse teams.
We have to leave now.
Despite our region...
Somehow.
To close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know
It's
how long
the
it will
money.
hold.
It's the money. Like...
The cell cath, they went
Despite
crazy.
our regions not performing
They started
well,
killing anything that moved.
we just
Someone must have
we
triggered
can
the
just
defense systems
afford
too, because all the
good enough
droids activated
players.
as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened.
And
We
I
came
can't
down
do
and
anything
secured
with
the
it,
first
so
couple of rooms.
yeah.
There were
Here
bodies
comes the
everywhere.
gun.
And this cell
Means
cath
you
came
got
out
4 days.
screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
So, Cap.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us
Wow,
made
look at
it.
all these rewards
I
I
locked
can't.
the door behind us, but the others had already left.
Look at all these rewards I can't redeem because I don't have Leo
The
Legends.
rocks are
Like,
out there. And worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
You sniveling worm. You're just food.
No!
you know
I
what?
locked the
Okay,
door so
is
the
there a
Selkath
name
won't
on
get
the
in if you
celebrities
open it.
list that I recognize? That's Cadril. I know Cadril. The fuck is
If you go in there, you're dead. If you want to die, then go.
Reed, Crystal.
You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be
Diamond
safe
Fox.
until some sort of real rescue comes.
Who the fuck is Fevy Knight? I love my... How these celebrities are getting stranger by the minute. Yankos. You know what, Yankos? What is your crystal ball? Alright. Yankos. He doesn't believe we'll get a 50-minute game this world. He's only expecting 45 to 49.59.
Very interesting.
He also agrees that there will be 3+ pentakills. Infernal Drake, that's more of a hope. Again, you can't really predict which Drake will get killed the most. Because also, it's not just how much Drakes show up. It's which will be killed the most.
Killed. Ooh, 0 spikes? Oh, wait, you can make it free? Oh, shit.
He believes there'll be 6 to 8 Baron Steals. I think I'm the one below, but I can see it being reality. And he also agrees there'll be 1 reverse sweep.
Makes sense.
Interesting. Smolder would play the most different roles. I guess I can see that. Like, you could put him top, and he could be like the top mid AD carry situation, but I don't know. I just don't think Smolder's gonna be as picked. Oh, right, Jin. Jin has been being picked a lot. Jin has been like showing up a lot more. He does agree that Aurora will be the most banned.
Makes sense.
Says Leona will have the most total deaths. This is usually what we expect. Supports usually die. The engaged supports die a lot. Like Leona.
Fine line between inting and tanking.
It's true.
Yeah, Leona, Nautilus, Alistar. Those are usually my guesses. I'm just naming them projecting since it's funny. I probably should switch to Nautilus or something.
Die, droids!
He's the champion to have the highest win rate with 5 games is Nidalee. I can see that, but I just don't see Nidalee getting picked that much.
Me neither.
I don't care about the characters. I don't know the players well enough. Teams. Team will get advanced furthest. Here's the talent. Shortest game, Gen G. Not the most barren game in life, sure. It's honestly.
Cellcath, I've gone crazy.
Billy will play the most different champions. And lastly.
Ow.
Switch back.
Ow.
Go back to the celebrity Yankos. I assume he expects to see
Yankos.
oh no, he has the other PCS. I was debating on it, but I know Gambit and I don't know this team. Anyone else funny I can look at?
What do you mean a Jedi Master wardrobe? What the fuck?
Are there any other
Robes.
Yeah, Jedi Master robes, which means that a Jedi Master was here. But I didn't pick it off of a Jedi. That's weird.
no trim. Yamato cannon, why is that your picture?
Because Yamato.
Well, I gotta see what Yamato thinks is gonna happen in this world. He hasn't picked him yet, what a shame.
What a shame.
Well, the last one to check is Cadril, I think.
Scientist memo and a sonic emitter.
Alright, he is also the 45 to 4959. 3+, he says Cloud Drake. He's in my category at 3 to 5 Barons. He doesn't think there will be any reverse sweeps.
Whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air, and if you fix it to the outside of an enviro suit, it just push the button every time you get near you.
He thinks Poppy. I can see that. Again, it's honestly a mystery.
When am I gonna get that raise? Carl Jordan.
Who will be picked the most? He picked Asante. That is a safe pick.
It's a very uninteresting pick, but it is safe.
It is very safe.
Who will be banned the most? Syndra. That's an old one.
That's weird.
I don't think so. But I mean, who knows? Who have the most deaths? Irvin. Yeah, another one of those game toys where you just die a lot. He's the champion of the highest number in 5 games is Mordekaiser. I don't think I can see that.
That celebrity's from Brazil, isn't he?
wait.
No, it's casual. It's European.
Wait.
Mordekaiser has been one of like the easiest to overcome. And honestly, people thought he was gonna be at last Worlds because they gave him a massive buff. He was nowhere to be seen. So
It happened. It happened.
Yeah.
Die, robot man.
Buff didn't change anything. I don't care about the players. Seems to be farthest. Same thing with PSG talent. Shortest game. I think Billy will win the shortest game. If I saw correctly, T1 is going to have the most Baron Seals against them.
Yes.
Really, Casual, you think that Disney plus Kia is going to win Worlds?
Yes.
That's even bolder than my T1 guess. And he thinks that Billy will play the most different champions. Alright, Casual, now I just need to see...
No, that's what the others
who you think will get out.
Mercenaries like you, but that den. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive.
There's that
The
other PCS team again.
But many fishes in
It's
between
making
the
me
water.
question my pick.
Don't know. Go ask them.
I know Gambit is a
Demons
hard
screamed,
risk,
it
but
shook
they're the
every
only...
mind in the station. We fell to the
They're
ground
the
but
only ones that
survived.
know.
Fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, only the...
And there's no one else on this list, I know.
Don't know. When... No. Don't know.
No.
No.
Don't win.
No.
No.
I mean, I guess there's Diamond Procs, but I don't know him too well.
No.
No.
No. No.
Ah, yes, of course, the celebrities. IGN Latam.
No. When. No. Bye-bye.
That's not the right Jaden.
Is somebody out there?
It's not Jaden Animations.
Investigate. When the Selkath went insane.
I don't know these.
No. Oh, no. No. Oh, only.
I really don't know these people.
Bummer. Alright, well, he's dead. No.
Yes?
I think I know. I think I've heard of Tweaks as well.
Tweaks.
Oh well, I'm gonna click on the most anime icon I saw in here.
Them. That's the one.
I love this sport. Well, they didn't pick anything, so we're gonna have to go with the second most anime icon.
Patrol
Better pick something. They did pick something. No one thinks we're gonna get a 50-minute game.
No. They're insane.
45 to 49.
It can always happen. It's just best to be sorry.
And we have a lot. There's so many scaling champions right now. It just feels like there's gonna be one of those games.
No one believes in the soul.
Like I get it. The games are really fast nowadays, but like sometimes it's just funny.
I don't think they're that fast.
Anyway, how many types of kills? They're not stretching for blood. I think it's risky. Cloud Drake again.
What the fuck are they shooting at us?
Same through the side. Again, one. A lot of similar ones in here. Play the most roles. Often. Most picked. Here. This is different. Most banned. Viego.
That's a good choice.
That's an interesting choice. Again, I just think it's the bunny because we haven't had the bunny. Like, we had the bunny for such a short time.
And nobody believes it. So they don't want to even try it.
And then she got globally banned. So no one had a chance to try it. And I just think that it's just going to be one of those things where no one wants to see it. Most deaths. Hey, there's Leon again. Highest win rate at Worlds minimum 5 games played. That's a risky choice with the Bard there, but you do you.
That's very niche, but can be done.
Can be done.
I see where this. Wait. Oh, you don't have. Oh, it's not. Your player choices doesn't add up. Which team will win for the second seed? Which from a region with 2 seeds or less? Have talent again.
Okay.
Team with the shortest win. Team will win the shortest game. T1. Most Baron steals. T1. Win worlds. T1. Play the most different champions. T1.
I'm
Solid.
seeing a pattern here.
Solid. I see no issues.
Unfortunately, in the player section, there's only one player. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold up a second.
You're not a professional at all.
No, not that.
Oh.
Double checking here. Yeah. So they picked for 2 different spots both of T1 supports. Because T1 currently has a substitute on the list for support. I don't remember. It's Reckless, by the way.
Reckles.
Reckless is on T1 if you weren't aware.
Ah, I see.
So
Reckles.
So this person has Carria, T1's normally starting support, to have, I believe, played the most champions, and then T1 Reckles to have the highest KDA.
I see.
And I'm like, but you don't even know if they're even gonna get that much play.
Shush. Let them believe.
Anyway, since I'm doing that, I might as well check the one last anime profile on here.
I get to go by myself.
Kurohiko.
Kurohiko. I'm in the
Never
water.
mind, he hasn't made his picks yet.
I am under the water. This controls poorly.
Hey, let's see how wrong IGN is.
Alright.
IGN, you haven't picked yours either. I need one more person to look at.
There's a survivor. He's breathing.
Indo Geek? No. I want to look at. Come on, there's got to be some like
You're not
corporation.
Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
There's only one more in here.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaf killing everything that moves.
4
All
days
my
left.
companions
You
are dead.
gotta get
The
your
Cellcaf
picks in.
swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong.
Wrong.
Somehow. Like something had changed inside them.
It's the weekend, my
Insane
specialist
or
sent in.
something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaf. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in an underwater section?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kotor harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's got to be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazy
This person thinks the 50 to 55 minutes. Only 2 pentakills, again, on the
I'm
low
not
side.
spending another minute in this facility.
Hexetric, nice.
Not with those...
Only
I'm heading out to the
0
ocean
to
floor
2
right
Baron
now.
steals.
It leads to another complex
Hard
of
to tell
buildings.
nowadays.
Going through them is the only
And
way
again,
to
one
reach the
reverse sweep.
Kotor harvester. We should probably
Well,
stick
play
together.
most different roles.
But I won't wait
don't
around
think
in here with the
that's
Cellcaf. You can
Kinda
catch up with
disagree
me
with
if you
that
want. Down the
Most
hall and
picked,
through the doors on the
Nautilus
right.
for some reason.
I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where
Ban
it's
the
safe.
most. Ash. Interesting choice.
He says
Have
it will
the
be
most
safe.
deaths. Nautilus. I mean, that makes sense.
Makes
To be
sense.
honest, I gotta be real with you. The person who's gonna be most picked probably will have the most deaths. Because that's kind of the correlate, right?
That's Renekton.
Definitely.
That's our boy.
Highest win rate with minimum 5 games played. I don't think that's gonna be Senna. They haven't picked their player teams.
And this underwater walking simulator is great.
Alright, well, I have made my picks. I lock them in.
Excellent. I will do mine tomorrow.
Yeah, right. How's that feel? Don't need Vanguard to make my pick'ems, huh?
How dare you?
Oh, is this the shit show that's happening?
Buttlocker. Average fragmentation mines. Because, you know, the average fragment. Yeah, we have the low grenade, we have the medium grenade, we have the average grenade. We've got the uncommon grenade. rare grenade.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that game was translated from Chinese.
The average fragmentation mine. It's very average. Super average.
Here's... I don't even... What the hell are these other two? What is the... Whoa. Which league was...
What is that? I see it, but I don't believe it.
Oh, we just getting rid of the LLA?
Nothing, okay.
Just getting rid of the LLA, huh? Tier 1 changes open up new opportunities for Tier 2. I don't know what Tier 1 changes are happening.
Alright, well, he said it's a lot safer out on the ocean floor than it is inside the facility. I don't know if I believe him. But he's standing right there. He seems safe.
I don't even know what these tiers are anymore. Anyway, Tier 2 will support 2 conferences of 2 leagues for a total of 4 competitive leagues. North American Challenger League,
He's dead, Jim. I'm next.
Yeah, here it is. Earlier this year, we announced that the LCS, CBLOL, and LLA are uniting to form a new league across the Americas region under a 2-conference model. In addition to strengthening the Tier 1 ecosystems, new structure also aims to streamline and enhance the path to pro with the introduction of Tier 1 guest slots for teams that qualify through the Tier 2 system. Here we explore the strength. So you're telling me that we're introducing a promotional tier in the fucking top?
Seems about right.
So what you're... what is this? What's this telling me? Is that the Challenger League?
Yeah.
And it'll be there are two conferences, North and South.
Yeah.
And they will have a promotion tournament to throw one person into the wolves with the Tier 1s.
Yay, Dignitas can gatekeep again. Yeah.
Well, no. What I'm kind of hoping, or kind of, I guess, would say is confusing, is because in the Challenger League, you have the sister teams.
Yeah.
So, like,
there's
if I go...
a lot of sister teams.
So if, like, I go back and check standings for...
That's a big fish.
Not that shit. That shit's weird. Yeah, we have FlyQuest Challengers and Team Liquid Challengers and that kind of stuff.
Aren't they mostly the substitutes as well? Like,
I don't think they are anymore. I think they might have changed that rule, but yeah, I think they changed that rule. I don't think that's the facts anymore.
The facts.
Either way, like, imagine if FlyQuest Challengers or Team Liquid Challengers win it, then fucking whatever the LCS is next year can have fucking Team Liquid fighting against Team Liquid Challenger, and that just doesn't make any sense.
It makes the perfect sense. Intended.
I would absolutely laugh if Team Challenger, TL Challenger dominated them handedly.
And maybe
Team
they'll have
Liquid
to change
Challenger
their name.
gets promoted to the LCS and completely dominates even their own team.
No.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
I can't lie, that would be pretty funny.
This is true.
I have no idea what'll happen. I mean, this could also be one of those situations that just kind of completely falls apart.
Most likely.
Historically, we've seen that the promoted team into the big leagues ends up just falling flat on their face.
It gets eaten.
Gets absolutely demolished by the rest of the teams, but I don't know, it's I guess it's nice to have a promotional tournament to see potentially like if FlyQuest Challenge and Team Liquid Challengers get promoted, then it just kind of looks stupid because now there's like 2 of the same team. But you could also end up getting like disguised. You can get disguised Toast's team.
DSG.
Yeah, DSG. You can get that team into the big leagues, and I mean that would be pretty interesting. Also, I don't know where Moose Hater is, but I would love to see Moose Hater get promoted to fucking major leagues.
He's somewhere.
Come on, Moose Hater. Show
And
me
I
that
mean,
Garen could do.
we've seen players go from straight from Challenger into big leagues. I don't remember what team he was on first, but Broken Blade.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominated most of the LCS with fucking Riven the first time he played there.
It was a one trick.
And he's still around and improved his repertoire. So I think it's only been good for him, basically, from the public eye.
It's like Broken Blade. Will Riven work here? Probably. Probably. Are you gonna pick her? No. I've been told to pick lame.
Will you pick her? No, I've been told to pick Cassante.
The biggest of lame. Hello!
No,
Look,
you
all
can't come in
I'm
here.
thinking of is
You
that
let the
video with the
Varaxis
lady
and the Cellcath in. No,
with
stay
the
out. Stay out.
the
I won't let
pegs
you
and
open
the
door for
holes,
those
right?
monsters to get in.
The
I'll
semicircle.
stop you. I'll
Just
suck
change
the
all
pressure
the
out of
shapes
chamber. That'll stop you.
to Riven.
Kill them! Kill them now!
That's how I imagine Broken Blade sees the game.
I'm getting depressurized.
54 seconds
Garen
to complete
matchup?
depressurization.
That's a ribbon. Cassante
Also-
matchup? That's a ribbon.
Also, I'm the same way with Karma.
No, no. The
Oh, I have to jungle? Karma.
The Cellcath are coming. No.
No! No! Ah!
Oh, I'm fighting a support Viego? That's definitely a Karma.
I'm sorry for what I did.
Pike?
I don't know
Karma.
what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door.
We're both just scared.
When the Cellcath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes.
My
Sammy
eyes.
and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead.
Yeah,
Dead or
it's
insane.
right around the corner.
I must have been
Wednesday,
hysterical.
actually.
I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy.
Oh, lead
Greatest
roasters,
We're
researcher.
scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project. Look, I'm sorry. I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down. Don't talk to him like that. We've gone through a lot, and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
I'm sorry for my actions, but
I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council to find the star map.
a star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
Jesus
But
Christ.
there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
Oh,
But we
good.
can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Cellcaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on you?
It was like they couldn't control themselves.
Zambies!
Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kotor vent. That might explain a few things too. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kotor. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kotor as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
What can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What the fuck are you two talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Cellcath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
What other choice do I have, though?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I will destroy the machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer.
But we could
on the
pollute the
harvesting
water.
machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure
We
up
could
to the
do
point
that.
where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
The choices. Alright, so before I do any of that, we're gonna call it. I am done.